What's up, meows? Tomcat here. Thanks for tuning in to another Tomcat's Cool Toy Collection. Tonight, we're going over He-Man and the Masters of the Universe. Classic collection. Original 80s stuff. Used to have the 2000s, a lot of the 2000s stuff. It was pretty cool, but I had to make sure I had enough space and needed some cash, so I got rid of it all. So let's take a look at what we got here. Alright, so figure by figure. Merman. I don't know why, but Merman's like one of my favorites. He wasn't so much as a kid. Didn't have him as a kid. He-Man was much later, but yeah, Merman's one of my favorites. I don't know why. He just looks cool. He's green and orange. I like Halloween, so... Typical body. He's got the same mold head as Stinkor here. See, they got the same head, pretty much. Just painted different colors. Same hands and feet, just different colors. Yeah, Merman's badass. Evelyn. Gotta love Evelyn. Evil sorceress. Skeletor's right-hand woman. I think the figure's interesting because she's got yellow skin. More of a blue than a purple. She's cooler in the show, but still a cool figure. Also the same figure as Teela, just painted different, just like the Stinkor and Merman. Well, her head's different too, but the body, arms, legs, and torso are the same. Here we got Whiplash. It's got kind of a busted up tail there. Pretty goofy guy. Blade, the only Masters of the Universe movie figure that I have. But yeah, he's cool. He's got this. Most of them do something, but you know, I don't have his swords, but you know, put his swords in his hands and whoosh, slice you right open. So yeah, he's a cool figure. I wish they would have made more of the movie figures. I do want to get Gwildor. Buzz-Off, as seen in the movie House, the figure. I used to think Buzz-Off was a villain as a kid, but obviously he's not. Look, there's the first owner. Matt, are you watching this now? Moss Man. Very cool figure because he's flocked. Always adds an extra cool element. Same figure as Beast Man here. They got the same bodies and heads, just different colors, and he's flocked with moss. Moss Man's actually a good guy. I don't know why I have him over here with Snake Mountain. Beast Man. Classic. His paint's really worn out. Love the vibrant orange. I got Trap Jaw here. I don't have his extensions for his arm, but he's a cool figure too. This one's kind of somewhat beat up, but I like how his jaw opens, closes. Definitely a fun figure. Triclops. This is the one that's loose. But, you know, pretty cool. Different eyes. He's got his sword, his armor. Cool thing about the He-Man figures that's interesting is most of them have the same, you know, bodies, just painted different colors. Sometimes different combinations with, you know, their own unique head, usually. And then, you know, customized armor for that specific figure. I think this is Rotor, which is a cool, you know... You move it and makes that sound and moves. Stinkor stinking up the place. He can't even stand his own stench. Cool skunk figure, pretty much. Then one of the best figures of all time, classic, the original Skeletor, with his excellent painted face, collecting dust. That blue and purple Panther. He's also flocked. He's got the purple fuzziness to him. Love Skeletor. Love his staff. Love his paint job on his face. His sword that can combine together with another power sword. Ah! That's a hard-headed one. Zodak. He's also got the snap action, the rotation. Orko, everyone's favorite. Most unique figure. Well, maybe not the most unique out of all of them, but, you know, he's his own figure, his own character. He's not using any borrowed or recycled parts. Let's see if he still works. Just like in the show. His tricks go wrong. Nah. Alright, one more time. Oh, he's giving Ram Man a hug. So this Ram Man, I've had this forever, since I was a kid. Another cool figure. It's a little more unique. You know, he crunches down like that, and then he's got the little switch. He pops back up. And over here we got Stratos. Always a cool guy. I got the blue version. The other version swaps these colors where his jetpacks are blue and his wings are red. He's got the furry, feathery chest going on. And then Roboto. This is one of my favorite figures. He's got the visor mouthpiece that goes down. Turn him and you see all his gears moving around. Yeah, check that out. Just cool seeing all that stuff in there. Oh yeah, that's right, his visor moves when you do that too. And then the other cool thing is, you can change his arm. Kind of like Trap Jaw. Stick this blade on there. Oh, he's got his firepower gun. Yeah, definitely a favorite figure of mine. Probably a lot of people's. Then we got the original He-Man. Got his power sword somewhere. I think it's in another He-Man's hand, but yeah, this one's cool. Soft head. I think this is made in Taiwan. Yeah. His armor's coming a little loose. Yeah. It's another favorite of mine now, just because it's, the original He-Man. And of course, Battle Cat / Cringer. I don't have his face mask, but I was watching a documentary a few years ago. They're talking about how this tiger was actually from some other animal adventure set, and they recycled it into, being a He-Man character. That's how He-Man started. It was a toy line. It was going to be Conan the Barbarian, I think, but they didn't want a barbarian marketed to kids, so they came up with He-Man. Here we got Tila, warrior, daughter of the sorceress. This armor's broken, so I mean she looks better without it anyway. You can see her headband and stuff, her hair, her uniform, muscular legs. It is tempting to try and get a new one of these that closes, but she's in pretty good condition other than that. Another really cool figure that I think is fun. Many faces. He looks kind of like a wrestler or something with this regular face. I think the monster one's my favorite. Yeah, definitely a fun figure. Some pretty cool armor. Oh, and then up here, Prince Adam. No one, nobody realizes this is He-Man because obviously they look so different. Take off your shirt and people won't recognize you. But yeah, I like him too. He's cool. I appreciate the cloth vest. Definitely puts him high up on my list of favorites. And his purple pants. I'm not sure if he had a belt originally that went across here. I can't remember, but yeah, Prince Adam's cool. Without Prince Adam, there's no He-Man, right? Then down here we got Man-at-Arms. Gotta love Man-at-Arms, unless you don't, but I do. He's got cool armor. I think this usually goes on the opposite leg, but it's on that leg for now. Soft head. He doesn't do the twist action. He's just worn out. Some of these figures stand, and half of them don't. Yeah, an interesting thing about Man-at-Arms is the figure doesn't have the mustache like he does in the TV show and all the movies. All the movies. The one movie plus the movie that's coming out soon, or is already out by the time you watch this. Then I got Mechanic minus his armor, but Mechanic's always cool. Hey, what's going on? Somebody say my name? What's going on around here? It's always hard not to kind of laugh in the show when he would stick his neck out, especially the 2000s version. So I actually do have the front of Mechanic's armor, just not the back, so until I obtain the back or decide I want to tape it or something, he's just gonna have to show his muscles that everyone else has. We got Jitsu over here. He doesn't really belong over here in the fright zone, but he's got this cool golden hand with the chopping action. He's not gonna stand. Let's try him on Manteno. Oh! Ooh, yeah. Attack track, but it's missing pretty much everything, including the tracks. So yeah, that's very incomplete. And then I believe this is the Wind Raider, which looks more like a boat because I don't have the wings to it. It's got a seat and it's got this. It's like an anchor. So yeah, another super incomplete one that I'm not sure of how cool the actual potential is because it's incomplete. that's about it for this video. There'll be a part 2 coming up soon, so stay tuned.